Today we're headed out to dig our trailer out of winter storage. Come along and I'll show you some things that I do in the fall to make this springtime process a lot easier. And I'll also share a few tips on how I effectively keep rodents and insects out of our RV. If you're looking to be better informed about trucks, towing, and all things RV and camping related, start now by subscribing. Click the bell notification and you won't miss a thing. Welcome to this beautiful Sunday. It's a nice day, temperature's up, and it's a great day because I'm on my way to get our trailer out of storage. With about 3 days of rain forecasted next weekend, thought I better pull the trigger and get this done today. Time accommodation this year, right here with the trailer. Although when I was talking to Willie, he said she slipped off the block, and she sure did. She's down in the ground. Well, this should be interesting. Let's go check that out first. So here we are. It's not our first time out. We were out about a month or 6 weeks ago just for a brief inspection. And things were good. The trailer was fine. The trailer was sitting on the block, but it's not anymore. It's strange. So we're sitting on this small block here, and it appears the trailer has rotated about the left tires to swing the nose to the left. That's crazy. So here's the tires on the right side. Yeah, you can definitely see where she has rotated, because that's where the depression is in the soil here. Yeah, she's definitely sank in the ground over here. My wheel chock is gone. That's very interesting. Was there enough wind on the side of this trailer to slide it on that little block? Well, I think my first order of business is going to get this thing up and level. We were out here a while ago, did a little inspection. You can check out that video on the channel. I hope I didn't jinx anything. But anyway, let's go in and take a look. Well, she's looking pretty good. Last year, I had a bit of an issue with Asian beetles, and we had about a half a dozen. And a friend of ours had about 50. That's pretty good. That means she was sealed up pretty tight. You will see two things I have in the trailer. One is these little bags of stuff, which are called rodents odor free. I did talk about that in the other video. They are pricey, but I use them. The other thing, bounce sheets. That's about it, folks. I've got about 4 or 5 of those scattered around, and so far so good. I do put a bucket of moisture absorber dehumidifier, and it is full of water, so just to take a bit of the humidity out of the trailer. And I come in now, it smells great. There's no odors, there's no smell of mold or mildew. It just smells like our trailer smell. Of course, we do clean out a lot of the vitals. I did talk about that in the prior video, about putting any of the linens and things that we keep up in places where I think mice wouldn't get to them. The fridge and freezer, we do have these left open. And this one as well, as you saw earlier, I had the tray in the bottom just to hold that door open. I will be following up shortly with a detailed review of this trailer. If you're in the market for a Crossroads trailer, there's a lot of commonalities between this unit and a lot of their platform. So I'll be pleased to do a detailed walkthrough for you in an upcoming video. So let's start walking through some of the things you want to do in the fall with your trailer when you're putting it to bed. Number one is to make sure your stove vent has the latches closed. Something I decided to do myself, I have not seen this in other videos, is to put a plastic bag inside of the fridge vent. So let's take a look in here and I'll show you. That was good to use a flathead screwdriver or the end of a knife to get these things off. Pull it away, and basically that's what I've got. In this case it's a blue bag. And what that does is keeps the snow and the rain from getting in this area. As you can see, you do have a lot of wood exposure. Pressboard plywood in the back end of your fridge. And if you get a lot of water coming in here or snow that melts and keeps snowing in there and melting, you'll end up getting some water damage to the wood. And I've been doing this for 3 winters now, and things are great. Looking pretty good in here. I almost forgot the most important thing. My coffee. So something else you notice with the trailer, I do nose it down in the front. Now you could nose it up in the front, and the reason is to allow any water that comes off the roof down into your rain gutter to effectively leave the trailer, either to the front or to the rear. You don't want standing water in any way. The quicker you can get water off your roof and out of your rain gutters, the better it is. Another thing I do in the fall, I make sure my hubs are lubricated. So right here we have the Easy Lube hubs. I'd say most more modern trailers have Easy Lube. And you got to keep up on your lubrication. The more miles you put on the vehicle, the more often you should be topping that up. I'm thinking probably 2,000 to 3,000 miles. Once we get the trailer back home, I will be checking these again, but I do know I topped them up in the fall before I brought it out to storage. The last thing you want is a dried out hub. You can get overheating. You could even have a fire. And if you're anything like me and you're electrically inept, and you come back to put your battery in, thinking, white, black, white, black. If you're not sure, I always take a picture in the fall of what it needs to look like. So you can be electrically inept and do this. Don't forget to check your tire pressures. Most likely they've dropped a few pounds through the winter months. So you'll want to top those up to your optimal pressure as recommended on your trailer. Okay, let's get back to it. Turn the rear park aid off. You will notice once I'm connected to the trailer, the rear park aid does disable. I love the backup camera. Let me right on. I don't know if I got clearance or not. Nope. So make sure you do your circle check. Check to make sure everything's secured, your battery cover, propane cover. Your chains are at the right link and your pins are in. Similarly to your coupler, your safety pin is in, your safety chains are on, they're in properly. You are plugged in. Check your hatches, make sure everything's closed up tight. Your stove vent is locked in. Doors are locked, wheel chocks are out. Check your lights, the four-ways on, make sure those are working. Make sure all your windows are locked tight. Many times I've seen these guys flapping in the wind. It's not a good thing. Your hatches, make sure they're latched and locked. Your power door is closed, slides in all the way. Checking all your windows, jacks are all up. And we should be good to go. you're looking to continue to grow your knowledge around trucks, towing, and all things RV and camping related, start now by subscribing. Click the bell notification and you won't miss a thing. Take care.